All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. You know what I'm saying? Let's scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far. Let's see what we got here. Malik in the building. Miami Snoopy 305 up in here. TY Boxing, what's happening with it? Pablo Escobar in this joint. Charles Jameson. Powerhouse Watson. Jalen Hudson. Dillian G. Coach 67 Sports TV in the building. Main event Mark up in here. Let's see, we got Omaha. Let me see who this is. Omaha Red in the building. What's happening? Let's see. Brandon Adam Perry. Tamir Ali. Stephen L. the Mizak. The Dirt Gang boss in the building. Sheldon LDBC or nothing up in here. TJ the Fan. Robert Singleton. King Strick. Fifth Ward Mongrel. Salute. Stedman up in here. Imperette. Shogun 76. Kenton Porter. Salute. Todd French 600. Dane Watson. New Fat Boy Fitness in his joint. Craig L. I cannot see that name. My eyes bad. Hold on, let me blow it up. Do it tall. Salute. Yeah, my eyes is real bad, bro. Tim TV 212. Kobe Reviews. Pugilism and Politics. Salute to the brother. Young World in the super chat early, coming through with a 20-piece heavy early in the morning. Says salute, General. Salute to the chat. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you for all the support. Justin Jacobs up in here. Keon Jackson in the building. John Clayton Perry. Mo G. Damon Kennedy. Cletus up in here. Big Texas. Let me see here. The Mitchell Show. Dragon Fang. What's that? Lavelle Cannon. KO the God. Jason in the building. Dr. Mark, salute to you, brother. Y'all smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Son of Tank 45, what's happening with it? Powerhouse Watson, what it do? Yeah, buddy. I really enjoyed that Earl Spence Pivot podcast interview. I really enjoyed that joint yesterday. That was a good one. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a real good interview. What's up, my brother? I am Trill Will. Almighty Lord, what's happening? Real good interview by Earl. I thought he was open and honest about a lot of stuff and how you feel. I think him and Crawford are being pretty open. I think both guys understand the magnitude of this fight and how dangerous this fight is and what this fight means for their legacies. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's good. I'm glad. What's up, Afro Rican G? Behind the Lens TV, what's happening? Smash that like button, y'all. Get the likes all the way up. If you're in the building, you should have already hit the like button by now. Hit the thumbs up, ladies and gents. Get them on up there, tweak the algorithm, all that good stuff. So, Mr. Sharp. So we got pretty much, 9 days left before the big fight. You know what I mean? Welterweight, undisputed. And both fighters seem locked in to me. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's some interesting things. What I mean by both of them being honest, you got like Terrence Crawford said that he don't know if he gonna want a rematch after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, he don't know if he gonna want a rematch. You know what I'm saying? And Earl Spence said something about in the Pivot podcast. He think Crawford is more talented, but he's more skilled. But Crawford is more talented. What he's talking about is like overall gifts, athleticism. He thinks Crawford is overall more gifted. Now we heard other athletes say stuff like that before. Like we heard Damian Lillard say that Giannis is more gifted than he is. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what Earl was saying when he said that. What's up, Dillian G? What's up, JC? But so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, man. I hope we get a good fight, and I hope that the fans be on their best behavior, and don't nothing crazy happen. That's what I hope for. And I hope everybody support this fight and buy it, because too much. 5 years of arguing, bro. Everybody should buy this fight. Now I'm not. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm not playing, bro. Like, can't nobody come on my post fight unless you can prove to me you bought the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Listen, if you're streaming this fight, then you part of the problem. What's wrong with boxing? And I ain't got time to be listening to nobody who ain't invested in this thing. You know what I'm saying? This is a great fight for boxing. You should be buying this fight. You know what I mean? What's up, Shade Girl 85? Salute to the sister. If it's any fight you're going to buy, this is the one you should be buying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear nobody acting funny or acting like 78, acting weird. I'm telling you right now, when I put that link in the chat, first thing I'm going to do is when you get on, I'm going to say, did you buy the fight? Can you prove that you bought the fight? Can't prove it? I'm removing you from the show. That's how I'm going to do it. Raider Time in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, homie. He says salute to the general in the chat. Much love, Raider Time. Appreciate you earlier, too, coming through with the 2-piece on my earlier video. My brother Cadillac Red in the building. What's happening? Jay Grant Jr. What's happening? Robert Singleton, what it do? See, I got my 90 to put on the side. Absolutely. That's how you do it, man. Don't get it out the way. Don't get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? I see it's already on the cable. You can order it now. You know what I'm saying? Main event Mark, the homie in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He said the LWC created this fight. You better buy it. Absolutely. See, they ain't gonna give us no credit for that, Mark. See, they'll tell you all the LWC, you guys are the reason why people hate Crawford. Or the LWC, you guys are the reason why people hate Haney. Or the LWC, you guys are the reason why people hate Wilder. Right? They'll say all of that. But they won't tell you, we also the reason why all these fights is getting made, all the good ones. And if you want fights like Devin Haney versus Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin Haney versus Shakur, then you got to show the people who make those decisions that fans will show up to watch two black guys fight. You got to show them that. It's more than just talking. You got to show them with your money. And a lot of you dudes are cheap. You got to run around YouTube talking all this smack, but you won't even send your homeboy $100 super chat. When the last time you seen one of these haters send $100 super chat to any of their homeboys? Any. Dude's making all this money off YouTube. What's up, Queen 71? John Kramer, what's happening? They're making all this money off YouTube. When the last time you seen one of these dudes get a homeboy $100 super chat? $200. These dudes don't spend no money, man. They cheap. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm talking to haters, talking to my enemigos, I give them $100. That's just our respect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a gangster though, so that's how we do stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing. I'll give you $100 before I scold you, and I might even buy you a drink. But let's go and talk about this, y'all. Let's talk about what's going on in the world of Devin the Dream Haney. Devin Haney is looking. He's hunting down Regis Progras right now. Regis is the new Vic, and Regis, don't seem to want to smoke. I'll be honest. I think he's gonna end up taking the fight, but I don't think he wants to smoke. Regis had a whole lot to say, man. Regis had a whole lot to say. You know what I'm saying? When Devin Haney beat Lomachenko, Regis is out here talking about, I thought Loma won. I knocked Haney out. Haney don't want these problems. He better stay down there with those little guys. He better not come up here with a Sharks is at 140, right? So Devin hop on the phone with Eddie Hearn. He said, "Hey Eddie, what's up with the Regis fight? I want that fight." Eddie Hearn tell Regis, "Hey, Devin called me. He want to fight." Regis say, "Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that this guy called Eddie. Hey, that's what's up. I was shocked. I didn't think he was gonna do that." Eddie Hearn made Regis and Devin offer for the fight to be held on the zone. Devin Haney and his team are with it. They like, cool, let's go. You ain't heard them arguing about no money, nothing. They said, let's go. Regis, I think I'm gonna need more money because it's a huge fight. I gotta get paid for this fight. Right? That was the first excuse Regis had. Now, I'm told that the money shouldn't be an issue for Regis no more. Now, guess what Regis is complaining about? The date. Now he complaining about the date. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What's up, Ratchet since 91? Rod Neal, G Code Wody in the building. Let's look at some of these things I got here from our Regis. Smash the like button, y'all. We need 300 likes in the building. Hit the like button. We need 300 likes in the building. So check out what Regis put out here the other day. Yesterday. He say either Devin can stay there and get outboxed by Shakur or come up to fight me and get his teeth knocked out. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now, this is just random. This is a random drive-by attack from Regis. Devin Haney ethers him, responds by saying, get Shakur blank out your mouth. That's facts. I know he beat you. He beat your, you know what? He beat the what out of you. We laughed about how sorry you was after. See, this is the thing about guys like Regis. Regis, bro, you couldn't even get a fight, Regis. Didn't nobody even want to fight you. Your promoters didn't want you. You was PBC kicked you out and stuff, and like you just was wandering. You was like a boy without a home, right? You was talking all that smack, Regis, and now you finally got somebody who ready to fight you, Devin Haney, and now you want to play games. Like, bro, just take the fight and stop this stuff, Regis. Don't start doing it because I like Regis. Don't start acting like this, Regis. Don't start acting like the rest of them, man. Don't start trying to be friends with Shakur and all these guys and trying to be a part of the whole little light skinned crew. Don't start trying to do it. Now look what Regis say. Yo, Eddie, I'm fighting Devin Haney in November or what? It's on you. Devin said October. Why not October? And I don't know why I ain't got it up here, but I thought I saved it. But Regis came back and said, in response to the October thing, he says something like, you must have heard I was going to be out of the country in October. I can't do October. But dude, hold up, man. Just explain. Somebody explain this to me. If you can't fight Devin Haney, a fight of this magnitude, the fight of your dreams, you can't fight him in October. You need it to be in November because you're gonna be out of the country in October. Explain to me how you're gonna train for Devin Haney. Because if you're gonna be out of the country, I'm assuming you're not training for boxing. So let's say you're on vacation. So how you gonna come back and fight Devin Haney in November? Can somebody make it make sense for me? Can somebody make it make sense for me? First, it was the money. They took care of that. Now is the date. It's the month. Bruh, every time Devin Haney want to fight somebody, this is what we got to deal with. Every time, bro. It don't matter who it is. Devin ain't out here asking for astronomical stuff. He ain't out here asking for all these arm and the leg for somebody to fight him. This is ridiculous. Marky Dan in the super chat, appreciate the support. Say salute, General. Salute to you, bro. What's up, General Africa? I see you in the building. Let me see here. My brother Junior, the truth in the building. What's happening, Junior? What's up with the Cadillac Red? Cadillac Red said, we just don't need to be fighting Devin. Facts. Yeah, Red, he don't want to see Regis get that work. Well, the thing is this. I'm cool with Dev fighting Tio. But the problem is, Teofimo Lopez don't want to fight. Teofimo Lopez has been on the record several times admitting to ducking Devin Haney. But I'll still get people in my chat talking about, man, y'all think everybody ducking Devin. Ain't nobody ducking Devin. You just seen Ryan Garcia duck Devin, and blatantly. See, this is the thing about people who duck Devin. When they duck Devin, they duck him before the world. So anybody who want to find the truth can find it. They just choose to turn a blind eye. You know what I'm saying? You choose to turn a blind eye. Just like when you used to tell your mama why you don't want to go by your uncle's house. No, I don't want to go by Uncle James' house, mama. Mama, I don't want. Boy, you going over there. I got to go to work. No. Your mama turned a blind eye. And you turn the blind eye to all these people that's ducking Devin Haney. That's what you fans are doing. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia was ducking him. Lomachenko was ducking him. Teofimo. Let's stick with Tio for a minute. Tio, you know what Tio said? This is his conspiracy theory. Tio said in the interview that the only reason they gave the fight to Kambosos, when he fought Kambosos, they gave the fight to Kambosos because the sanctioning bodies knew that he was going to vacate the titles. Listen to me good now. This is out of Tio's mouth, not my imagination. Tio said the only reason they gave the fight to Kambosos because they knew I was going to vacate the titles to keep Devin Haney from getting them and make it harder for Devin Haney to become undisputed. That's what he said out of his own mouth. And y'all tell me he ain't ducking Devin Haney? Then he did it again. He moved to 140. He fought Josh Taylor. He knows Devin Haney is his mandatory. If he moves up, what did he do? Oh, I'm retiring. Right? I'm retiring. Did it again. Then the WBO, right, and Top Rank who are in cahoots. They come up with some little scam because Top Rank mad because Devin haven't re-signed with them yet, right? So they come with Devin Haney got 24 hours. Devin Haney and Tio both got 24 hours to let us know what they plan on doing at 140. Devin like, well, if I can fight Tio, then yeah, I'll move up to 140 and challenge him. But can I get an extra 24 hours to find out what Tio gonna do first? Nope, you don't get no extension. Whole time, Bob Arum asked for an extension on behalf of Tio. They gave it to him, but they didn't need it because Tio came out bragging The moment he heard Devin Haney say he finna fight Regis, Tio came out and announced that he coming out of retirement. And yeah, what's up, Devin? Yeah, you better not run now. Don't run now. If y'all don't understand, this is a game, bro. This is a game. I know it sounds far-fetched. It's hard to believe because y'all, in y'all mind, the way you've been trained to think, you like, well, Devin, he got all this knockout power. Why are they scared of him? Because he can box. He can make you look bad. That's why. That's why. It's the truth of the matter. Because if Devin was so easy, smash the like button, y'all. We need over 330 likes in the building. Hit the thumbs up, ladies and gents. If Dev was so easy, and he ain't got no power, and this and that, all this hype around Dev, look at all the hype around Dev. Everybody on YouTube making videos about Devin. You know what I'm saying? You got all the haters making videos about Devin every day, making up lies, clickbait titles, just random clickbait stuff. I'm going to tell you what these dudes on YouTube be doing, bro. And I don't know how they get away with this. I don't really know how people respect dudes who do stuff like this. Let me see here. Let me think of a scenario. Okay, let me just look at this right here that's on the screen. When Ruguru says, yo, Eddie Hearn, I'm fighting, am I fighting Devin Haney in November or what? The clickbait artists will make a video and say something like this. They'll translate it by saying something like this. They'll say Regis Progras. They'll say breaking news. Regis Progras demands Eddie Hearn make the Devin Haney fight or he's leaving. So the people who ain't got time to watch the video, they'll look at the title and be like, oh, Regis really want that damn smoke. And then they go out about their day at work, but they keeping that in their memory bank. You see what I'm saying? Not understanding that this was a cap in the first place. Or look at Devin Haney's tweet, say October. The clickbait artists on YouTube will turn the video out and say, the title will say, breaking news. Or it'll be something like that. Breaking news. Devin Haney can only fight in October. But that's not what Devin said. But they'll twist it that way. That's what these dudes do, bro. And I don't know how they get away with it. Bro, I see some titles on YouTube, and I click on the video, and I be like, when this happened? Because I'm informed. I know boxing. So when this happened, I click on the video, and dudes won't even talk about what their titles say. Like, bro, how is these cats respected on here? How did these dudes even open their mouth to talk about Devin Haney with all this cap? Of course they like Shakur Stevenson. Of course they do. Because they do the same thing. Cap. Unbelievable, man. Gervonta Davis team sent Devin Haney a contract. Where the contract at? Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody. They just move on. Like you can't get these. You're like, hey, bro, where the contract at? You said they sent where's that? Oh man, what's up with Devin Haney? Why he ducking Shakur, man? Why he? Hey, no, answer my question. Where's the contract y'all said that they sent? Hey man, anybody got time for this, man? Hey, look, man. Hey, what's up with Bill capping, man? Like, what? It's unbelievable. But people fall for this nonsense, man. What's up with Condo LDBC or nothing in the building? Brother General Africa, what it do? Frequent Flyer RC. What's happening? So that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, it'd be a lot of cap going on, and they get away with it because if you like what they saying, the dudes be knowing these dudes be hating on Dev, but they just they rock with it because they like the idea mugs hating on Dev. So they rock with it. Actually do some simple questions, they ain't never gonna answer it. Never. Salute to my brother Joe Townsend. Always coming through representing the money and the magic. Make sure y'all go check out onlyfans.com/money and magic triple X. Going across the bottom of the screen right now. You dig? Rick Timms. This is what I was going to ask you the other day. I had to go check for myself. Did you go over on Knockout video the other day in the comments and say, I got timed out in 78 chat for saying Bill be capping? Did you say that the other day, brother? Give you a chance to admit to it or not. Okay, so you say yes. Now explain this to me. What do Knockout got to do with my channel? And why is you on somebody else's channel talking about what happened to you over here? What was supposed to happen behind that? What was supposed to happen behind that? Oh, I got blocked on 78 channel. I got timed out because see, you messy. You messy. And for that reason, somebody slapped Rick Timms in the back of the head with a wrench. I don't want no, I'm done with the messiness. Somebody slapped me in the back of the head. Now you got something to go tell. Now you got something to go tell for real. I'm out of here with that messiness. Running around from channel to channel, instigating stuff. The Cali Enigma in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He said Tiafimo said 3 years ago that he and Devin will fight in 5 years at welterweight, and it went under the radar like he never said it. Shaking my head. Facts, Cali. But when I bring this stuff up, people act like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm going to tell y'all right now. I catch one of you dudes running over here, playing these little games. You're going to go to the Knockout page in his chat and say some mess about 78. I got timed down 78 page. What he got to do with me? What was going to happen behind that? What do his views and opinions or my channel have to do with his channel? How do my views and opinions affect his channel and vice versa? So what are you doing? What you're really doing is you're trying to instigate something. Throw rocks and hide your hand. And then come back over here smiling in my face. Beat it. I don't want nothing to do with people like that. Yeah, running around. Hey, KQ, why Blue Blood going live while you live? It's always them type of dudes. Look, COINTELPRO activity. Clutch City 71 in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Homie says Haney the only fighter of his generation with pressure to fight anybody. It's funny we never hear anything about those other guys fighting each other. Bro, you're not gonna hear it. Listen, Tank Davis's team flipped a coin and called out Shakur Stevenson. Did you see any of them Devin Haney channels make videos about how Shakur and Tank should fight? Nope. That's not their agenda. It's not their agenda. What's up, Queen 71, the lovely? That's not their agenda. They got a different agenda. You know what I mean? They know what they be doing. Smash the like button, y'all. We need over 400 likes in the building, ladies and gents. General Africa in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He said, coming through with the 2 piece. He said, Negroids gonna say Give him a chance now. Give who a chance? What they talking about? What's up, young Abel? Yeah, they want Haney to drop. I got a video coming up later on about that. I did it earlier, but it's gonna premiere probably around 1:30 my time, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna premiere um, a video about uh, what I call it, Diary of a Devin Haney hater. So I ain't gonna say too much about that, but it's an interesting video. Let's see here. King of Kings Boxing in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, kissing up on other channels when you hear the real on 78, then trying to flip the script and start drama embarrassing. Facts, bro. That's what they do. That's what they do, man. Run around instigating, trying to pit brothers against each other, have people fighting and stuff like that and arguing, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to get somebody else. That's why I don't like people coming to my chat mentioning other people's names. Because it's like, what's the point of that? Like if, for instance, what was that, last year? No, that was early this year. Somebody kept coming to my chat mentioning a certain person's name. Now, I don't mess with that dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude got mental health problems, and he a snake, just like Shakur Stevenson. So I don't mess with the dude. But dude kept coming in the chat mentioning his name. So I'm like, what did you keep mentioning this dude? You know I don't rock with him, so why you keep mentioning his name on my channel? Like he's trying to like have some little soap opera, have us going back and forth for his entertainment or something. Let me see here. Sax the Beast in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, family. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, no one ever put pressure for Berebedev versus Bivol to fight, but they be thirsty to see black fighters take each other out. Yeah, and you know who it is too. People who look just like them. It's black folks that's doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You try to put pressure on Berebedev and Bivol to fight. Won't nobody even engage in that conversation. They might talk about it one time just to say that they talked about it, cover themselves, but the venom ain't there. Even with Fury and Usyk, the venom ain't there. People ain't roasting Fury for not fighting Usyk, right? They're not. But you best believe if this was Wilder and Joshua, if Wilder had the WBC belt and Joshua had them other belts still, and they hadn't fought, oh boy, you can forget about it. They be calling somebody something, and that's what they do because it's socially acceptable to disrespect black people. You see what I'm saying? But the moment you take that energy and put it somewhere else, the same black dudes get scared. And they, you know what I'm saying, bro? Please, bro. It's easy to spot. Trust me. It ain't hard. They get scared, bro. Terrified. Don't want to upset nobody. Don't want to lose them extra 30, 40,000 subs they got from people who really don't support them anyway. They're just there to be entertained. They really don't support you. They don't send no super chats. They don't subscribe to none of your paid subscription stuff. They just there. So it look good on YouTube that you got these extra subscribers, but they're not supporters. So what do it matter? Imagery, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is to it. Let me see here. Salute to my brother, the Cali Enigma, in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, Tank will continue fighting flat-footed Mexicans. I don't see anything because I'm not mad. Get your money, Tank. Stop lying on Dev when he wants smoke. Absolutely. That's how I feel, Kelly. That's how I feel. It's all good. It's all good. But what's up, Clarence McClain? Coach Amber, what it do? Let's see here. Brother Cole, what's happening with it? So anyway, what we have here is this. We got Devin Haney looking to make the Regis fight as soon as possible. Regis talking about October because he's gonna be out of the country. He said November because he's gonna be out of the country in October, which doesn't make any sense to me. How you gonna be out of the country, but you're supposed to be training for a fight? Like, it just don't make sense. Sound like a built-in excuse for to be some mess. All right. Now I would rather Devin Haney be fighting Teofimo anyway. I think Devin get more. He gets more credit for beating Teofimo since Tio just dog walked Josh Taylor. But Tio's not going to take the fight. Tio dad just said that they wanted $20 million for the Devin Haney fight. And prior to that, remember a couple years ago, they said they wanted $10 million to fight Devin Haney. So this is the situation, bro. Y'all know Tio is all capping. The man don't want to fight nobody. Well, he don't want to fight Devin. You know that. He don't. He's jealous of Devin Haney. He disdains Devin Haney. He don't like him. He has disdain for him. So I think that I think at the end of the day, you know, this is gonna be tricky. And you see how everybody won't dare to give up his belts all of a sudden. Man just got the belts, just defended his titles. Now they want him to give up the belts because he's talking about fighting somebody at 140. But wait a minute. Canelo do it all the time. Jermell Charlo is undisputed at 154, who's finna move up 2 weight classes and fight Canelo. I ain't heard one dude on YouTube, none of these people that's asking Devin to drop his belts. I ain't heard one of them say Charlo needs to drop his belts because that's not fair to Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, he wanted his shot. I ain't heard not one person say it. But they saying that about Dev. You know why? Because they haters, bro. Period. Right, Southwest Dice. I thought the belts didn't matter. That was their argument yesterday. See, yesterday's facts are not today's facts when you're dealing with haters. That's how they get down. Up in the LD, what's happening with it? Yeah, these dudes is unbelievable, man. Pathetic. Big Dose 5-1 trade in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Homie says, y'all buy the fight on the 29th. Do not steal it, man. I agree. You gotta make sure y'all buy that fight, man. Make sure y'all buy that fight. Let me see here. My brother Cali Enigma back in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. He says Regis may be trying to get out of that. He says people hate Devin so much that they do sucker behavior and pass. He says Devin Haney haters want him to vacate. Yeah. Well, they hate Devin Haney because he's doing everything they wish their favorite fighter would do, and their favorite fighter don't have the courage to do. Devin Haney's doing it. See what I'm saying? So you got a lot of things mixed in with that. You got the fact that Devin is doing what their favorite fighter won't do, and then you got to add on to the fact that Devin Haney rock with the mighty LDBC, and we rock with him. And then they hate our guts too. You know, they pretend like they don't. You know what I'm saying? But they do. You know what I'm saying? They do. They hate our guts. They try to befriend certain members of the LDBC and act like they cool and stuff. But I see them a mile away. I already know. I've been snaked too many times by them, so I already know how these people move now. They used to trick me, but now I know how they move. Afro Rican G in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says Tio Senior using the N-word and rocking a Spain bandana, but not racist. Tio Jr. fishy too. Well, yeah. I told you, man. They called me one time and tried to get me to clean up the N-word controversy for him. Yeah. Yeah, after Tio Senior got in trouble for saying the N-word, I got a phone call. I got a phone call with one of the representatives. He's a hater too, straight Mark. He called me talking about hey, I want you to talk to Tio and maybe you could do an interview with him and it was on three-way. So maybe you could do an interview with him and kind of clear it up because they know I got some juice and people respect me. See, they want me to put my reputation on the line to vouch for this dude and say he ain't racist. Man, you crazy. See, these other dudes, they'd have done it. They'd have done it quick, fast, and hurry. Just for some clout. Not I, said 78. Ain't gonna happen. Anthony in the super chat, appreciate your support. He says, in my opinion, Kerr only pensioning to make sure he's in position for the vacate belt. He said, but using Dev to build his name. Absolutely. That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Shakur Stevenson is putting himself in position in case Dev vacate that he can fight for the vacant title. But Shakur Stevenson has done absolutely nothing to be demanding no title shot right now. Nothing. Todd Fritz 600 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says all facts 78. Smash the gas on Regis, but him. He said beat him like he stole something. Get the belts. Then MF's got to come see Dev. Sue up 135 and 140. Hashtag truth. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, Brother Cole, they tried me. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of these dudes be salty with me, bro. Because a lot of these YouTube dudes, they want those opportunities because they gonna take it. They might ask for some money or something, but they gonna take it. Trust me. They want to be in those type of positions, so they can take it. You know what I mean? That's what they do. The Cali Enigma, my brother, back in the super chat. Appreciate the support today, Cali. Says I stopped checking out other channels when I saw them jigaboos channels calling us black supremacists. He says Tio Lopez hates Devin and wants to be Tank too. Yeah, he definitely hates Tank. Mm-hmm. Yep. But Tio said all kind of racist stuff, man. But you'll still see black dudes running around here defending them because they mind, it's just boxing, man. I don't care about all that stuff, man. I'm a boxing fan, man. I just watch boxing. That's all I care about. Yeah, that's why I can't trust you. Can't rock with you because you don't. You know what I'm saying? You think this is just boxing and you don't see the bigger picture. I don't trust dudes like that. You willing to ignore that's why I don't rock with a lot of them so-called black conservatives. I don't rock with them because I'm not a liberal. I can't stand the liberals either. But when I go in on the liberals, people all automatically make the assumption that I'm one of these black conservative dudes, right? So they start talking freely to me. They start thinking I'm like one of them, and then they in for a rude awakening. But see, these dudes, what irritates me about a lot of black conservatives is I agree with a lot of stuff they say up until the point where you get to race. Because then they start acting like racism don't exist or it don't affect us in our day-to-day lives and affirmative action was never necessary. Oh, yeah, man. The cop. Yeah, George Floyd, look, man, George Floyd, he was this and that. Like, come on, I ain't got time for that, bro. Nope. I ain't got time for that. And YouTube is full of channels like that. YouTube is full of channels that, what it's going to be, right? It'll be some issue, and you'll see the thumbnail have some black dude with his eyes bucked up, like he's shocked, or like some old minstrel show picture, or it'll be some black person shaking their head or with their hand over their eyes or something, like they disappointed. So you already know what it's going to be. As soon as you click the video, they on there cutting all kind of major jigs. Man, come on, bro. What is y'all doing up in here, man? For what? Afro Rican G in the super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, "Is it possible Tio ducking Dev today? They're at 147." Well, Tio's ducking Dev for whatever. I don't know why, how long he ducking them, but I know he ducking them. Yeah, Jay Grant Jr., Jesse Lee Peterson types. It's a lot of them, bro. It's a lot of them on YouTube, bro. A lot of them. Man, YouTube been recommending that stuff to me, trying to brainwash me, because YouTube part of that too. They all a part of the shenanigans. Don't nobody want to believe that, but YouTube recommends certain stuff to you, trying to brainwash you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They randomly take down my videos. They unsubscribe people from my channel, bro. Bro, I mean, this is what they do. They don't do that to other people's channels. They hide my videos. This is what they do. Trying to make me stop talking about certain stuff. Let me see here. Big Dose said, "Yeah, I be hitting. Do not recommend. Yeah, I be hitting that joint too. They be sending me all kind of nonsense, like that sister. I forgot the sister name. Start with a T. The sister that's been on the Breakfast Club lately. Um, she did the Breakfast Club had that Republican candidate on there, a presidential candidate. Um, he's an Indian guy, Indian American guy. He was on there, and they was drilling him. She was drilling him with questions about his qualifications and his leadership to run for president or whatever. And man, I've never seen such an organized reaction. I mean, I've seen videos, hundreds, thousands of videos of people, black people, reacting to her. People like, "Oh, I'm so disappointed in her. Oh, I'm so embarrassed by her. Oh, look how rude she is. Oh, look at this, look at that." Like, what? Like, what y'all talking about? So I go watch it. I'm like, well, what did she do? They got all y'all up in arms. They caused y'all to make video. The Breakfast Club has been spreading propaganda throughout the black community for years, promoting a certain lifestyle that I don't agree with. They've been promoting all kind of weird stuff for a long time. Y'all never gave no reactions. Now all of a sudden, y'all trying to defend this dude who just said he don't agree with affirmative action was necessary for black people. That ain't your place. Your parents benefited from affirmative action. That ain't your place. But see, I'm noticed, man, I don't even want to talk about this on YouTube. I really don't. This ain't the place. I'm going to talk about it on my Patreon. I'm not even wasting my time talking about this on YouTube. Just ridiculous. The Cali Enigma in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation, homie. Said, black dudes listening to Time of Soul. Time of Soul said black American culture is hillbilly culture, and that black people will steal from whites. Well, no, that's true though, Cali. See, you can't look at it what he said in that way. The way you look at it, what he's saying is all of the negative stuff that people attribute to black people, the so-called ghetto this and that, and how black people pronounce their words and broken English and all that. That came from the slave masters. That came because that's how they used to talk. So you can't watch the movies about slavery and all these people speak with perfect diction and all of this stuff, and then the black slaves is no, they have to learn how to talk like that from somebody. They learn how to talk like that because that's how the poor whites in this country talked. They talk like that. So when you see Honey Boo Boo out here acting up, and people like, "Oh, she trying to be black." No, she not. Honey Boo Boo was not trying to be black. That's how they get down. Black folks learn how to act like that from them. That's why, man, I've been through that. I didn't need Thomas Soul to tell me that. Yeah, I've been through that. Yeah, well, what they contribute as black, what they call black culture, comes from those hillbillies sitting around a shade tree drinking. They see that, man. You go to certain places in the South, you're gonna see that all day long. It's people you could be walking around the corner, you can hear them talking, and in your mind, because you from the North or you from somewhere else, in your mind you think it's a black dude because of how he talking. You get around the corner, it's a stone cold white dude. Yeah, that's not, man. That's not our culture. That's not our like they try to take these negative things and give it to us. That's not our stuff. That's them. Let me see here. But anyway, man, my bad for going on this little rant. Let me see here. He said wearing overalls, huh? Yeah, a lot of that stuff comes from them people, man. Oh, I feel you, Callie. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. When it comes to the all that negative stuff, a lot of that stuff you can trace that stuff right back to white folk. Even in certain movies, certain words that we grew up thinking that we used to hear in the hood all the time. You watch some of the movies from the 1940s and stuff, man. White folks been saying that kind of stuff, but we just contribute all this negativity to ourselves, but it didn't come from us. Let me see here, because you got to remember when they came over here, them settlers and stuff. When they came over here, and when they came to Australia, that was the worst of the worst. They sent the worst of the worst from Europe over here to settle. They sent the convicted criminals, all that stuff. People trying to escape they past came over here. Yep. Smash the like button, ladies and gents. We need 500 likes in the building. Hit the thumbs up. What you say? You said Steven Jackson posted what? Let me see. Right side of the Times. Let me see what Steve. He said Steven Jackson said what? Oh, he said he posted that social experiment. I heard about that, but I didn't watch it. I'm gonna check that out though. But yeah, that don't surprise me. Salute Keon Jackson, my brother King G. The box out. Just what's happening with it, homie. Game time say, bro, the Devin Haney hate is super real, and I don't understand how you do get criticized for boxing like you supposed to, bro. It's all a game, bro. It's all a game, homie. The Devin Haney hate is just like I said, bro. Most of these dudes take their cues from somebody who got personal agenda with Bill Haney. They mad at Bill. They jealous. They mad at me. Whatever. So this is a lot of these people are just pretty much gang banging because most gang bangers they banging on something that they ain't had nothing to do with. They don't even know the root cause of it. They don't know why this set don't like that set. They just hop on in the middle of it so they can be a part of something. So most of these dudes are just bandwagoning and don't understand the root cause of all of this. Is some emotional dude who don't like Bill Haney, who mad. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this Devin Haney hate coming from that. So these guys are spreading lies, blatant lies about Devin Haney, putting false headlines in their videos and stuff like that. and they getting away with doing that. They just put up just fake stuff, and then the fans will come over here and argue with you, and it'd be a flat out lie. Like a dude come to my page and say, "Yeah, Tank Davis team did send Devin Haney a contract." I said that's not true. Devin Haney team said it's not true. They ain't been contacted by Tank Davis's team. Oh, they just don't want you to know. Like, what are you talking about, bro? So they don't want me to know, but they want the whole world to know. Cause you talking about it, right? Like, you get this unbelievable, bro. These dudes create narratives, man. They create narratives because the truth, they can't deal with. The truth and the actual facts is something that they can't deal with. The actual facts they lose every time. If you're just dealing with facts. But if you deal with conspiracy theories and imagination and then you can go into the metaverse, they might have a chance. And that's why people today don't want to live in reality. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to live in their reality. They want to, I identify as a bird. You know what I mean? Thank you for asking me what what my pronouns are. My pronouns are jig and boo. People don't want to live in reality. And nobody's forcing people to live in reality and deal with the actual factuals. Nowadays, everybody wants to live in their own fantasy world, the La La Land. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the super chat. What it do, Drew? Salute coming through with the 5-piece. He says, if you got your mom last name, you cannot talk to me about Devin. Tell him something. Yeah, that fatherhood, man, it bothers a lot of these dudes, man. A lot of these dudes got daddy issues and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's sad because you can see it. If you look at some of them, I ain't gonna say too much, but like you can see it in some of these dudes' faces. But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that, man, because they don't know that they exposing that about themselves. They think that they clever, but you can see the daddy issues in a lot of these cats. You definitely can see it. You know what I mean? 88 Sports Talk in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, fam. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says they don't want 78 to know, but he has a direct line to Bill. Shaking my head. These dudes just want to be in the mix so bad. Yeah, they do, bro. They do. They absolutely do, fam. J Dog in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, homie. He says they acting like you Quinn Devin Haney haters. Man, these dudes are just weirdos, bro. I don't understand them. My brother Cali Enigma, salute Cali. Back in that super chat, he says, did you see Canelo say that Benavidez talks too much and said that not how you make a fight. That's not how you make a fight. Canelo fans and Canelo, he can choose like Haney. Let me do that again. Did you see Canelo say Benavidez talk too much and that's not how you make a fight? Well, Canelo can do whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Canelo get a million excuses. Canelo got a million excuses why he won't fight David Benavidez. And they totally fine with that. Everybody know he should be fighting David Benavidez, but everybody gonna give him a pass because he's clever. He's clever. He said, I'm gonna throw him a bone. I'm gonna fight Lil Charlo. See? I'm gonna fight the small Charlo, not David Benavidez. See? Canelo came out here and told you, look here, I'm not you dudes. I'm not fighting none of my people. You got me messed up. I ain't fighting none of my people. No. I'm finna whoop on your people. That's what I'm finna do. Now, that's just what it is. Because nobody ain't playing no game. Saw Stormy B Man in the building. Ricky Samuel, what's happening with it? Yeah, it's sad though. It's sad that we got to this point. But what's up, Brown Sugar Tay Tay? The lovely Brown Sugar in the building. But yeah, the thing is, the main thing is, y'all, is that as boxing fans, you got to decide what kind of boxing fan are you. Are you a traditional boxing fan? What are you? You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be a fan of a fighter. It's okay to be a ride or die fan with that fighter. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody tell you there's something wrong with that. But the difference is between like Devin Haney fans and the rest of them guys. Look, this is always going to be the difference between the LDBC and the rest of them guys. The LDBC, the fighters that we back, the fighters that we respect, are the guys that want to fight everybody. And then we also want them to fight everybody. Like, we want Deontay Wilder versus Alexander Usyk, even though the masses will tell you, oh, Usyk will destroy Wilder. Usyk has way more skills. Usyk, we like, bro, let's make the fight. Let's make the fight and see what happens. That's the difference. The other guys, they're not going to ask their favorite fighter to go into harm's way. They're not. See, we want Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. We want Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis. Devin Haney versus Tio Lopez. Devin Haney versus all of them. We want it. But them guys don't want it. They only want it if they can have an advantage. So if Devin Haney is willing to drain himself down to 135 again to fight Shakur Stevenson, shouldn't Devin Haney be compensated for that? Or is it fair for Shakur to get a 50-50 split with the undisputed champion that's draining himself to fight you? Man, get out of here, bro. Nobody got time for this nonsense. Big Dose, 5-1 trade. What's happening with it in the super chat, brother? He said these dudes sound like Tintin Yang. Yeah, jibber jabber. Mm-hmm. My brother Drew Titan LLC back in the super chat. Salute. He says, if you feel bad for how Nipsey went out, but support Shakur Sanchez, you can't talk to me about Devin. Facts. They don't get it though, Drew. So you talking manhood stuff, bro. They don't get that kind of stuff, Drew. Because you know why they never gonna understand what we're talking about is because they are Shakur. They are Shakur. They don't see. We can see the Shakur the snake for how he did Devin, but they don't see it that way because they will do that to their homeboys. See what I'm saying? They'll do that to their homeboys right now. They are Shakur. You know, they can identify with Shakur. They can't identify with Dev. You know what I'm saying? Dev is a young man who grinding out, pursuing his dreams, knocking down his goals at an early age. Got a father that supported him. He got a good relationship with his father. They can't identify with that. They can identify with Tank. They can identify with Shakur. See what I'm saying? Two young men that didn't have fathers in their life. Pretty troubled. You know what I'm saying? They can identify with that. And Shakur a snake. Even Tank said Shakur was a snake. Tank Davis said himself. He said, look, man, this dude come around you, smiling in your face, want to take pictures with you, and then as soon as he leave your presence, he talking about you. They can identify with that because that's what they do every day of their life. These type of dudes that come to your comment section and be like, what up, Drew? Hey, shout out to the chat. Hey, make sure y'all check out my new video, man. I'm dropping later on today. And then as soon as they get off your show, they'll call somebody from YouTube and be like, hey, man, you see Drew Titan's show? Yeah, dude, cat, man. I think dude on steroids, man. Dude on steroids, man. That's what they do. They do it to me all the time. And I got the MP3s to prove it. Some of your favorite hating channels. One day I'm going to break it down to the bone bristle. and expose them for who they really are. I'm just letting the stew marinate right now. Letting the stew marinate. The Cali Enigma in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. Said protecting fans complain about the LDBC applying pressure on their favorite fighter. Will Jamel Charlo enter ESPN pound for pound if he pulls off the upset? You have to. You have to. What's up, my brother Stormy? Yeah, he have to be in the pound for pound. Have to. Tony F, what's happening with it? Combat tool bag, what it do? Ed Woodson in the super chat, appreciate the support. He says, if Mel beats Canelo, they'll say he had the flu. Salute. Yeah, they'll say something. I'm rooting for Mel though. See, that's the difference. I'm not a Charlo fan. Y'all know that, right? For years, y'all have known I'm not a Charlo fan. You know what I'm saying? I got my reasons, right? But he finna fight Canelo. Guess who I'm rooting for? Charlo. Because we built different over here. We built different over here. We know what time it is, and we you know what I'm saying? We know what time it is over here in the mighty. But see, them dudes, Devin Haney finna fight Loma, they rooting for Loma. No, Devin Haney lost that fight, man. No, he lost that, man. Loma was getting at him. When Tank was finna fight Rolly, what we was doing over here cheering the Tank knock Rolly head between the washer and dryer, right? Only time we really get on Tank is when he finna fight Dead. Only time we even got on Shakur is when it came down to Dead. But see, them dudes, they can't move. They don't move the way we do, bro. They different. So when they talk about fanboys and all this, it's them that's the fanboys. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to operate on no code. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Tank is our little brother. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see him and Dev fight. Tank is our little brother. Now, Shakur, later for Shakur, I ain't messing with dude. I ain't messing with him no more. Nah, because he a snake. He dangerous. He type of dude got me locked up. You know what I'm saying? He type of dude got me locked up. Dude like Shakur. The Cali Enigma in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, fam. He says, Usyk has a sham fight with Dubois, and everyone is going to pretend like that fight isn't a joke to keep the man from Wilder. Exactly. Yep, I tried to warn people and tell everybody what was going on. Try to tell people what was going on with that the whole step of the way, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. These dudes believe what they want to believe. Drew said what Shakur did is dangerous. Facts. Imagine being alone somewhere with this dude. You know what I'm saying? You got a pocket full of money. You got your jewelry on. You with your homeboy Shakur and a couple of his guys. You know what I'm saying? You don't sense no danger, no threat. Next thing you know, y'all tipsy, y'all been sipping or whatever, and this dude just start talking weird. Yeah, man. So what's up, man? Yeah, man. You know I whoop you, man. You know we fight, man. I beat you, man. I do this and that. Like, huh? What? Then his homeboy start instigating. That's a dangerous situation. I'm telling you, bro. Now watch dudes like Shakur. You hater. And people praising him for being a mark. But then you want to send Dev text messages behind the scenes like ain't nobody gonna find out. Hey, Dev, man. Hey, man, I'm just doing this, man. It's just a little clout, man. They told me to do that. They said it's good for my career if I do that, Dev. Like, it's unbelievable. And it don't make no sense to show people the text message because all he's going to do is make an excuse for it. So what? He said that. Why don't you just fight him anyway? But so what? He said, Bud, media workout today. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. So Shakur Poppy Rodriguez, man, Shakur don't know Shakur don't know who that is, bro. I'm just telling the truth, man. No, I believe him though. I think he is half Puerto Rican, but he don't know that. He just going off of what he want to be true. Drew Titan LLC, the homie, back in that super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate support. He says, we see Earl and Bud being civil, and we see Shakur Sanchez being a snake, fish foolish mortal. Yeah, he's a snake, man. I tell you, I got locked up behind a dude like that, man. Those of y'all know the story. Like, it was my cousin had a homeboy. He was my cousin's best friend, but I knew the dude. We was friends too, but him and my cousin were closer, real close. But dude was jealous of me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew he was jealous, but back in them days I was immature, and I didn't understand the danger of having somebody jealous around you. And I used to instigate it a little bit, like make him mad. You know what I'm saying? So I knew he was jealous. So one day it backfired on me. You know what I mean? Ended up having to pop him. Had to pop him. You know what I'm saying? Same dude, supposed to be so big and bad. That mug came to every court date, pointing his finger. That's why I don't pay these dudes no attention, man. They just be talking, man. They talk all that smack, then they go testifying on people. Some of these dudes and then call the police on me, FBI, everything. I'm talking about dudes on YouTube. And they brag about it on video. It still got people going to watch their channel. Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Snakes, man. Straight snakes. But yeah, that's what be going on. So y'all be careful. If y'all got people like Shakur Stevenson hanging around y'all, lurking, supposed to be your homeboys, you know what I'm saying? But then they, unbeknownst to you, they really got secret beef with you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to destroy you behind your back. You gotta watch them dudes. Be careful. Keep your eyes open. The Cali Enigma in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, Cali. He says, Devin Haney haters, Devin is lying about struggling to make 135 while bragging that Devin can't make 135. Right. Mm-hmm. Shakur Stevenson was just laughing. Remember before the Lomachenko fight, when Shakur Stevenson was being interviewed, and Shakur Stevenson said, "Well, Devin should beat Lomachenko. I think Devin gonna win. But if he try to fight me after that, he gonna be drained. Woo! He gonna be drained, man. And he's rubbing his hands together like Birdman. He want Devin to be drained, but being drained ain't enough. He want 50-50. He want the money too. Like, bro, right, Drew? Dudes be in competition with you, man. It's sad. That's sad, bro. Yeah, XB Black Ice. He a weight bully, but they want him to stay at 135. Right. Exactly. He said most of these dudes like Shakur. He said Emilio Seymour snitched on me, but swore he was the toughest thing in the city till I reacted. Yeah, that's how they do. They sell wolf tickets. They huff and puff. I blow your house down on the big bad wolf. They talk all of that, bro. And I promise you this. The moment they see you, this is what happened. They somewhere walking into Walgreens with their mama, finna go pick up their mama's medication. And then somebody who they don't even know who it is come up to them. Hey man, ain't you such and such from YouTube? They hopping on the phone with the police immediately. Immediately. And then they'll come to YouTube and justify it. I was with my moms, bro. Trying to disrespect me from my moms. So I called the police. What else I'm supposed to do? Just like people trying to justify the young fella, the rapper King Von, a video surfaced of him going into Cook County Jail, and him telling the guards that he told the guards that he was homosexual. He told the guards he was homosexual because he was trying to get moved to a different area. Right? He was afraid that his ops was going to get to him. People justifying that. One dude told me, "Oh well, he a boss, man. The bosses have to be strategic." I said, "Man, that's so ignorant, man. Ain't that the same thing snitches say? Every time somebody snitch, well, I gotta be strategic. You gotta think about it, man. Either I do, they're gonna give me 40 years, or I tell them, I give them a name. I mean, dude ain't that cool anyway. I give them a name. You know what I'm saying? They let me walk. I got a family, man. I gotta be strategic. Look. My advice to you is just don't gangbang. Stay out the streets if you ain't listen. If you don't want none of that them type of problems, stay out the streets. It's not fun. It's not cool. People make it sound cool, sound fun, but it ain't. I'm telling you that right now. So just stay out the streets, stay out the way. Ain't nothing wrong with going to school and staying in the house and watching TV and doing whatever you do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. People gonna call you a lame and all that. But I bet you one thing. I bet you make it to C50. Bet you make it to C50. Because a whole lot of them that was outside bragging about being outside, they ain't got no life insurance. They ain't got nothing. They family gonna be calling you for a loan to bury somebody. That's what's gonna be happening. Yeah, they do stuff like that, man. So stay out the way. I don't want to hear no justification for snitching. I don't want to hear no justification for telling people you're a homosexual. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. If that's what you say, then that's what you is. Everybody take L sometime. If you're afraid to take a beating, then the last thing you need to be doing is gang banging. That's the last thing you need to be doing if you're afraid to take a beating. Because beatings is going to come, trust me. It ain't a person on this planet that played them streets and was gang banging for real, and they never got caught slipping. But the world changing because that's they let Tekashi 6ix9ine get away with telling the tales. They let him get away with that. People was justifying it, and I mean, what would you do if you was in that situation? I kind of feel it, man. I understand. What? Yeah, the world different, bro. It's different. That's why you gotta stay out the way, homie. Stay out the way. Would you say, fam? You say don't say the word snitch or rat unless you've been interrogated. Look, man. If somebody out here telling, right? If you are out here committing crimes and you're part of a criminal enterprise, and you out here doing stuff that people would consider crimes, and then you out here getting other people locked up, you're a snitch or a rat or both. That's what that is. That's all there is to it. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Your best bet, if you're a civilian, and you're a responsible citizen, you out here paying your taxes, and you don't involve yourself in none of that street life and all that stuff, and you see something wrong in your neighborhood, you're supposed to tell it. Call the police. You protecting your neighborhood. I don't consider that snitching. Now, on the other hand, you call yourself Mr. Gangster or whatever you want to call yourself, and you out here, on Friday nights breaking into ATM machines with your homeboys, but then you get interrogated, and then you start telling the police about, well, I know who shot Keith. Remember, dude Keith Jones last year? Yeah, I know who shot him. You snitching. Look, you saying that dude really called the FBI on you? I thought they was playing. Yeah, that's the luxury dudes got when they be honest. When they honest and just tell you, like everybody just nobody care, bro. That's why I don't trust none of these dudes on YouTube no more. I hang around a select few, homie. A select few. These dudes ain't got no morals, no code, no nothing. They don't stand for nothing. They'll let anybody on their show. They'll go on anybody's show and talk to anybody. I've seen dudes come on here and threaten to do harm to young folks. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes still out here. Don't nobody do nothing. DB in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Family says, I like King Von's music, but he might have been DL. A lot of these rappers, some Fruity Pebbles. Well, yeah, you just never know, bro. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the young fella. You know, I don't know. I don't really know much about him except for that song, about the O Block song. Newt say a lot of these kids be calling people rat and snitch off of these rap stuff. When they would be, they said they would tell before they got in the squad car. Oh yeah, you already know that. They gonna tell it immediately. They gonna tell it immediately. Yep. They gonna tell it immediately. But anyway, y'all finna get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Kick back. Make sure y'all watch my premiere that's coming on in 2 hours. I got a premiere about Devin Haney and the Devin Haney haters. All right, y'all. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bells, all that good stuff. Much love to the chat, super chat. Everybody came through showing love. I'm out of here. Deuces.